Hello everybody, hope you are enjoying your weekend and it's a long weekend in US. I hope you guys having a great time with your friends and family, taking some time off and getting ready for the trading week which is starting tomorrow. And today we're going to do a special episode on gold and gold miners. The reason I'm doing this is because gold is about to present a great opportunity to buy, great opportunity of a lifetime before next all-time high. So I want to make sure I tell everybody, all my subscribers, right on time so they don't miss out on this next bull run of gold. And before I go further, if you like this episode, please hit the like button. It only takes 1 second to like. And if you're making money, want to thank, you can donate. There's a PayPal link in the description. I will appreciate your donations. Okay, gold. This is daily chart of gold. Each candlestick presents a day of price action. You can see this cycle low, which is 26th of May, which last Friday, and it can be 1 or 2 days here and there. So gold is short term putting a bottom, and I'm expecting a bounce. So what we can see this left hand translation. So you can see we got really a dump. Let's try to see percentage from the top to the bottom. The percentage around 6% dump, and you can see also I draw this Fibonacci. So this Fibonacci retracement from the low here to the high here, uh, and it's around zero point 0.5 is 1929, which is where we are. I think gold is going to go lower to around 1900, which is 0.618, and it can even go slightly lower there as well. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, it's gold is at a buy zone here, and it's presenting bottom. So gold most likely bottomed on Friday, or it can bottom today. Gold, this is live futures, so even on holidays, gold will keep running. And I'm expecting a short-term bottom here and then a bounce. You see this cycle, a rising phase here. Gold will most likely bounce, and then bounce should fail around 2000 here. You can see this 0.236. Gold is most likely going to fail here, and then it's going to present a new low, either equal low or lower low. You see this cycle low coming here in July, mid of July to late July. So what I'm expecting is a bounce very soon, and at that bounce with this cycle top coming here should fail anytime around let's say June, sometime in June, mid-June, and then we should be looking for equal lows or lower lows, and that will be the best buying opportunity to buy gold before we go towards a new all-time high. So I think later this year we will be going to a new all-time high before above this previous high here. So you should be looking to buy. Now, in the short term, since I'm expecting a bottom here, you should be looking to buy gold or gold miners. Now, there are two very good gold miners which I like. Newmont Mine, which actually let's look at gold miners ETF, which is GDX, before I go into individual my favorite two. So GDX is gold miners. It's made up of all gold miners, mainly in US and Canadian gold miners. So if you want to go to holdings, you can search on Google, look at the holdings of these gold miners. All gold miners are here. So you can see what's happening here. You can see this is in a bull market, GDX. This, you can see this white line here. This is the support line. You can see how nicely it's holding support. It held support here, held support here. It came back and made a new low on a divergence of RSI and PPO, and then it made a new high. You can see we made a new high on a negative momentum on PPO and RSI, so we got the dump, and now we are coming, if I zoom in a bit, we are coming very close to the support. So tomorrow, if we get, I think there's a little bit more downside left, so around, also it's right now around this 200 EMA. This is the blue line, is 200 EMA. It can fall. Just be mindful, there's a gap here around 29.16. Also there's a gap around 27.95. So it's possible we can go and fill this gap. I think what's going to happen, if I can predict based on gold's what I'm expecting, I think we're expecting a bounce very soon. So we can get a bounce. This is a gap around, so yellow lines are gaps to the top, green lines are gaps to the bottom. So we can go get a bounce, this gap can get filled, and then I think we're going to have another dump, and it can make either equal lows or go lower to fill one of this gap or both gaps. It can go as low as here, it can even go lower, and that will be best buying opportunity. But I'm looking to buy gold for a short-term pump, and then I'm going to expect another dump, and then that will be the bottom in gold miners. But what I'm trying to tell you, you can see we are right at the bottom here. Okay, so this is a very, very good support. You can see this support since September 2022. Support. We came very close. So something like this I'm expecting. Okay, you can see it's a perfect opportunity here. You can see came very close to the support. I'm expecting a bounce exactly like this. I'm expecting a bounce and then come and make a new low or a equal low. So a little bit of bounce. You can see this is what I'm trying to draw here. Little bit of bounce. It doesn't necessarily need to go too far. Maybe it will go slightly lower. Maybe it will fill this gap. Maybe it will fill this gap. I don't know. So it will little bit of bounce and then make a basically new low or equal low with some divergence. You can see on daily chart, you can see this RSI, you can see red, this is very, very oversold here. You can see now we are entering an oversold territory. Okay, there's no divergence yet. You can see what I'm expecting. I'm expecting when this bounce happens and it fails, a divergence, a higher low on PPO, higher low on RSI. You can see if I zoom out a bit, zoom in a bit, you can see this is what I want to see, a higher, basically a higher low on RSI, and then a new low on the price action. That's what I want to see here, and that will be an indication we're going higher. Also, the other thing you need to see, if we see any divergence on 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart usually shows early indication of a reversal. On 1 hour chart, as of now, I don't see, I see on PPO there's some divergence. So those who don't know what I'm saying, you can see on PPO there's some divergence here, but I don't necessarily see any divergence on RSI. Okay, so you need to see divergences on RSI and PPO. So what I'm trying to tell you is, if I look at Barrick Gold, which I bought today, you can see what happened here. You can see this made a new low. You can see what happened here. You can see PPO is making a higher high, and also RSI now started making a higher high. Okay, so you can see what's going on here. This is what I want to see on GDX. Market was closed today, so maybe um, on Tuesday tomorrow we get a new low. You want to see divergences. That's, and also it's going to be very close. So the support line, this white line, is around 29 something, 29.5, 29.7. That's going to be a good time to buy. And yeah, I think also you can see gold is in a bull market. If I draw a line like this, if I draw a trend line, if I draw a trend line from here to here, you can see what's happening here. You can see it's making higher highs and higher lows. Higher highs coming for higher low, and now it's going to go for a new all-time high. Okay, and if I make this, try to make this a bit better so you can see it better, you can see what gold is doing. Gold miners are doing higher highs. Okay, this is a bullish chart. This is a bull market in gold miners. So you don't want to chase other stocks. Like don't go after Nasdaq. It's like already going parabolic. Look for miners. Look for opportunities to buy. This is where you want to buy. This is where you need to start buying your gold miners. You can even buy gold, silver, same thing. We go to silver daily chart, same thing. I'm expecting this bounce. It bounced heavily on Friday and then gave a little bit down today. Looking for a little bit more bounce and then come back and then a bounce to new all-time high. If I draw Fibonacci on silver from here to here, if I draw Fibonacci, you can see this green zone is the buy zone. It's in the buy zone. So bounce, fail, make a equal low, new low, and then a bounce. And some of the miners I'm tracking, I really like Barrick Gold, and you can see what's happening. It's on this nice trend line coming very close to support. And the reason I bought today, because it's an ex dividend day is tomorrow. So in order to get dividends, you need to buy a day before. So you can you got 0.136 dividends per share tomorrow. So basically you need to hold till tomorrow and then you can get it. You can sell tomorrow and then you can buy Newmont mine. This one is on Wednesday. So basically what I'm planning to do is sell this if it's green tomorrow and then buy Newmont, because Newmont is also giving a nice dividend around 0.4 cents per share for each share, and this is one of the largest miners. So if you want to play safe, you can buy GDX. But if you like individual miners, because GDX, it has a management fee, so I don't want to pay them, and you can buy individual miners. Okay, so Barrick Gold, let's go to 1 hour chart. You can see what's happening. We're getting divergence, so this is an early sign of reversal. I usually you should wait for a breakout of this white line. This white line is 20 EMA line. 20 so wait for a breakout if you want to play safe, but I'm planning to hold for the long term in my long term account. Also, there is a gap here around 22, so it's possible Barry Gold can come still lower to fill this gap around 22, and that will be a good opportunity to buy. But it can bounce now or it can bounce from here. But I'm eventually looking for new all-time high prices on Barry Gold. So this is one of my favorite ones. Also, a lot of Canadian hedge funds are holding gold miners, sorry, Barrick Gold, and also S&P TSX, mostly in Canadian, like S&P 500. We have Canadian market, which is XIC. This is consist of all Canadian stocks. So this is also holding Barrick Gold. So that's one of the reasons I like Barrick Gold a lot. Also, the second biggest gold miner is Newmont. Now, the only thing which is not I don't like about this, it made a new low. So you can see gold miners did not make a new low, and ABX Barrick Gold did not make a new low, but this guy made a new low. However, you can see it's now in a big support area. You can see if I draw a line here, you can see this big support. Actually, I can make it a bit low here. It's in a big buy zone here, Newmont. So this is the largest miner and it's coming into massive support. And if I go on 1 hour chart, you can see it's now also making a divergence. You can see RSI, PPO is making a divergence. It's making a higher high, higher low, and then even RSI started making that. So it's good for a bounce. All right. So this is one of the two ones you should be looking to accumulate. And if you have gains, if you made money on Nasdaq 100, all tech stocks, sell them, guys. Sell them. Buy these gold miners or buy gold. Buy physical gold. A good opportunity is coming very very soon. Don't be stuck on your tech stocks. Wait for a dip. I think when market is going to correct very soon, and I think gold is going to pick up very very soon. Maybe it's going to be depth ceiling news. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think gold is ready for a bounce. Okay, guys. Hope you like this episode, and if you're still here, please hit the like button on your way out. I'll see you tomorrow, and good luck. Bye bye.